Good evening, everybody. Hello, friends, and welcome.
Hello, everybody. Good
evening, everybody. Good evening.
Welcome to your Monday evening service. Welcome to all of the new viewers. Welcome to those who've watched us since time began, it feels like.
Tony's in a funny mood, everybody, so you're in for a laugh.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit giddy today. Yes, and welcome, like I said yesterday, to all of those people who are watching this on reruns. So all of you who are watching at some point in the future, welcome. Tony, I need you to help me. I so need this for our centres page. I'm hopeless with computer. Okay, Sarah, give me a message and we can get in touch sometime and we can sort out. No problem. We'll help anybody. Welcome, everybody. We don't discriminate at all, do we?
No, absolutely not.
It's not a private members club. Anybody can watch our feeds whenever they want.
Yeah.
There we are.
We've nothing to hide.
We haven't.
Only Tony if he's got his funny joggers on.
I haven't got my funny joggers on today.
The chef's one. Haven't you got your chef ones on?
No. I've got some camouflage legging things on today.
It's lovely when you only got to show your top and no bottom.
I know, you can wear what you want underneath. I've really only got my sussies and suspenders on, but there we are.
Well, I thought that, Tony, but I weren't going to say it.
We didn't like to say anything, no.
Oh, dear.
I was going to say you try and park June, for his 80s night, if you feel comfortable in them.
Dear.
Yeah. I'm breaking some new shoes in, though, but it's going to be a surprise, so I'm not showing you just yet. I might break my neck if I try and stand up and show you them.
Let's tell you now, people, we are going to have one of those nights because Tony is in one of those moods.
I am, and somebody's just coming up as Facebook user. So we're not sure who you are, but if you can comment and just put your name on whoever you are, then we'll know who we're talking to, and it'll be all lovely because we like to know who we're talking to. 4 minutes in and it started. You're right, Suzanne. You're right. It's not pretty. Anyway, let's open in prayer and see if we can calm things down just a little bit. Of course, Pam. Hang on, I'll just put you in the healing book because I've just opened it. So funnily enough,
34.
Yeah, Pam. What's his name, Pam? Can I ask you for his name? If you want to give it, if you don't, that's fine. But if you want to give it, we'll put his name in. If not, I'll put him in as Pam Duffy's son.
Sorry, we always have a laugh on here.
A Facebook user says it is your dad.
Oh, how odd! You normally come up with your name, Dad. I don't know what's happened.
It's Daddy Alan.
It's Daddy Alan, yeah.
Hello, Daddy Alan, or Daddy Facebook user Alan.
Has he been mucking about with his laptop and got something wrong? Can't you take a shoe off with being asked and show us?
Yeah, Jacqueline wants to know.
Spoil the surprise, Ashley. Sorry.
That's true,
there we are.
Laughter is the best medicine.
It is. So could we all blend our energies together, please? And we'll open in prayer. Great Spirit, we are truly thankful that we are able to gather together in your name tonight. We ask for your blessings upon these proceedings, and we promise that everything we do will be done with love, honesty, and praise in our hearts. We humbly ask for our guides to come forward to support and inspire us and allow us to be your vessels of communication. We promise that when this service is over, you shall have returned everything which is rightfully yours with love, honour and glory. Amen.
Amen.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen. Right. The poem I've got for you this evening, it's come from Perth Spiritualist Church, and it was so nice when I read it. I thought I'd write it down and read it out for you. And it's called "I'm Here Inside Your Heart." Right now, I'm in a different place, and though we may seem apart, I'm closer than I ever was. I'm there inside your heart. I'm with you when you greet each day, and while the sun shines bright, I'm there to share the sunsets too. I'm with you every night. I'm with you when times are good, to share a laugh or two. And if a tear should start to fall, I'll still be there for you. And when the day arrives that we are no longer apart, I'll smile and hold you close to me, forever in my heart.
Oh,
that's
Isn't that
lovely.
Yeah. It's only a short one.
I like that.
But it's sweet.
I thought, yeah, I'll put it on tomorrow. And then,
lovely, thank you.
That's all right.
That'll
You're
be
very
amazing.
welcome. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying new earphones out, and the wireless ones, they're completely disconnected from the computer altogether, and they're just slightly the wrong shape for my ears, and they keep falling out.
And you ain't got big ears and stuck out ears, so
no, but they're just, I don't know if they're just a little bit heavy, and they're sliding out. Yeah, but I'll try that. I just thought it might stop some of the noises that people are hearing, so I would see if it was.
Yeah, because there were yesterday. We got quite a few said they could hear different things.
We did, and I wasn't sure what it could be because it sounded fine through my feed. So,
do you know what I think it might have been, Tony? You had your microphone on your shirt, sweetheart, and every time you moved, it rustled. That's what
I use this. This is my microphone.
Yeah, I'm going to say
my headset's not. It wasn't connected.
Oh, so right, okay.
I don't know because on StreamYard there's a setting at the bottom and you can switch through which microphone you want to use.
Yeah, right. On the bottom.
I don't know. Yeah,
I am listening to you. I'm having trouble getting you up on my phone, so but I am here. I'm with you.
Bless you.
For a change, it's not me.
I know I'm fidgety, Suzanne. Like I explained yesterday, Spirit give me so much because I work with their energy, and they come through me with their energy. I get fidgety, and on Rastrum it's all right. I can walk up and down. Yeah. But when I'm sat in a chair, I've got all this energy, and I don't know what to do.
Hang on a minute. Can I just say, Suzanne, as well? I don't think you heard. If you didn't hear at the beginning, Tony's trying some new underwear on, ready for his 80s now.
I'm not shoes, shoes, not underwear, shoes. I've got my normal ones on. I've only had these on 3 weeks.
You turn them inside out every day.
As you can see, people, I told you at the beginning, Tony's in one of those moods tonight, so bear with us because we're going to have to sort him out.
You should see the blood on my bottoms.
I beg your pardon.
No, my fingers just started bleeding.
It was just the way you said it. Blood on my bottoms.
Michael, get in your car. Go and check Stuart. Go and check Stuart's okay, Michael.
You should
She's killed him.
My fingers just started bleeding. And it's
have you seen what Michael's put on? The new underwear is for after the service.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, dear.
That's why he's got his heels on and all.
Tony won't show us his shoes, Jacqueline.
Look at them.
Oh, they're nice.
They're jazzy, Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're the ones I'm breaking in, ready for the 80s night. Right.
Laura, put on, oh my days, what have I tuned into? It's the riot tonight, Laura. It's the riot.
I've been very sensible until I came up and set my banner and everything up, and then some things just clicked. So I think there's somebody connecting. It's going to be a bit noisy. They're actually size 8.
Oh,
so if anybody's
Yeah,
I
I
You can
could
try
wear
them
them.
on.
I could wear them.
And that blonde
Oh,
wig.
well.
Oh no, he took blonde wig, didn't he, Jamie?
Jamie, I'm sure if we ask him nicely, he'll lend us it.
I can't
Oh,
walk
dear.
in heels, Sarah, so they'll be holding me up.
I'll
Love.
teach you. I'll teach you. I walked right across the caravan park to the clubhouse, Jean, they weren't as high as these, but in a pair of heels for that night when I had me flapper dress on.
It was like a slap dress.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you-
Right,
Ricky
can we be
wants to know if he's
sensible?
in the wrong place. No, Ricky, you're not, sweetheart. Honestly, it's Tony being naughty again.
It's not me.
It's not you.
Oh dear.
Not
Oh
me.
dear. Well, you've got them all going anyway.
Thick
Thick
socks
socks
just won't
just
cut
won't.
it.
With the heels.
Oh, right, okay.
With the heels.
Yeah. Do you mind if I?
No, you get on with it.
No, you carry on, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be here all night.
Because I know it would turn into a chat like it was the other night. Yeah, I can walk in them without too much trouble. I have a male energy that's connecting with me, and the male energy is connecting with me feels like this is his energy. He is so fun and upbeat and laughing. He's laughing along with us ridiculously. He thinks it's amazing, the energy. He's also saying that his passing was very quick, and I don't feel he got to a good age. He's putting himself in front of me, so maybe late 50s, early 60s. I'm rubbish with age. He could be a bit older than that, but I don't feel he's younger. I feel he's older than me. Mature gentleman. He's also telling me that okay, like I said, his passing was very quick, so he's not. I don't feel anything around my chest other than what normally goes on around my chest in terms of tight lungs and things, but I don't feel he's adding anything to that. So I don't know if it was a heart condition or something in his head or whatever this was that took him over, but I do feel it was a really quick pass into spirit, because I feel like it took him a little while to realise just what had happened and where he'd gone. Your dad passed 50s and quick. Okay, Daniel. Would you understand this energy with him, though? Because I feel like
naughty schoolboy.
It was a lot of his energy that was coming through. And he's telling me that there's somebody connected with him here that needs that energy and that upliftment, because they're very flat at the minute and very low. And I do feel like he's connecting with his children because he's dropping me down. He was a very iffy man and very naughty, if this is his energy, Daniela, that's coming through. And Debbie Spencer, sudden death. I was going to say, when I saw cancer, I thought, oh, it doesn't feel like cancer, but it was really quick passing. And Claire Bradwell. Oh, no, I'm not getting that. I'm not getting a womanizer. I'm getting a fun, bubbly, outgoing, very jokey type of energy with him.
Mischievous, all that.
Yeah, everything we've just been doing, except for the heels, because I don't think he would do the heels or the nails, but his loss.
He doesn't know what he missed.
He doesn't. Okay, and Lisa Walker, you can take this so far. I'm sorry, these things are slipping around inside my ear.
Julie Dallinson.
Deborah
right. No, I need to split this. Give me something to split this, please, sir, because we're not having all of this piggybacking. It's not good. It's not good. I need to sort this out.
The energy you've got, Tony, Joe, it's just not one energy, is it? So if people just listen out, because it's not just that one energy, just not that funny joke energy.
It
You've
could be,
got loads of different energies what this bloke could bring into the whole thing.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see some of these and trying to round it off.
All right, okay. I also feel like this chap, or the main energy I've got that's connecting, is talking to me about five, and he's going like this, so he's putting them below him. So he's either talking about 5 children connected to him or 5 younger than him connected around him, but he's talking about the 5. And while he's saying 5, he's also taking me to the month of May. And he's also talking about the 5th of a month. So there's lots of 5s going on here. So around the 5th of a month will be significant as well. He's talking about something at a funeral where, I'm not saying it's his funeral, but something at a funeral that either he planned or that was planned and the guests didn't know. And it was uproar. It was hilarious. I don't know what it is. He's not telling me, but he's just saying the thing at the funeral, and it was such a laugh. So Debbie Spencer Evans, he did do pink high heels.
Yeah, I think that'd be brilliant.
Fabulous.
Well, Julie's out. Julie Darlington.
Julie's out.
Her, bless her.
That's fine. Okay, Julie, no problem. And Suzanne Symes, it's not for you either. Okay.
Jane, I can
Claire, he had 5 grandchildren. I can take 5 left behind. His birthday was May the 5th.
I can take 5 left behind. His birthday.
And his new great-grandchild is due on the
5th of May. Brilliant.
Oh, Claire, okay.
Oh, let's hope it comes on day.
Yeah, that would be really good.
Daniela's out.
And can you understand something at the funeral then where it was a real laugh? You know, I've forgotten whose it was, but somebody had them put a sparkly glove on and wave through the curtain after the curtain shut at a crematorium. It was somebody famous. I don't know if it was Freddie Mercury, actually. It might not have been, but I might have made that up. But it's something like that, and it really set everybody giggling at the funeral, which is just exactly what he would have wanted. All right. He planned his service, but he can't take the 5. Okay, Debbie Spencer, don't worry about it. Right. The person he wants to connect with here, he wants to say, look at where you are now and look back 5 years and just see where you've gone. And he wants to congratulate you on the distance you've come in that period of time. He also wants to say, all right. He also wants to say that he's, oh God, what's that? Oh, it's giving me a real ache in my wrists. So somebody here, because he's given me healing for it, must have something around the wrists where they either get stiff or painful, because he's making me feel like this. He's also talking about somebody who has trouble doing things like lifting pans and kettles sometimes. I don't know if this is the same thing, but I feel like I need help sometimes getting pans of water and kettles around. I also want to acknowledge the younger ones down here, and he's tapping the side of his head and he's saying, really smart, well done. They're going to go far. So he's congratulating on the younger ones who are really going to go out there and make a difference, because he's really aware of this and he's so proud of everything. He's saying that he's here because you've called him. You've called him over the last however long. And he's saying I had to come. I had to come just to say I'm here and I can hear what people are asking for, and it's coming, but not to push it. Don't push it. Let it happen, and the answers will come when they're needed. And just be very aware that it's when it's needed, not when it's wanted, if you understand the difference, because we all want everything done now, and sometimes now's not the right time for things to happen. It's going to happen when it needs to happen, especially with spirit, because I want the lottery numbers now when it's not going to happen.
We never get it, will we?
No. All right, bless you. I didn't catch that name, sir. Can you give me that name again, please? Okay. He's just given me a name, a lady's name begin with a B. I don't know if it was Betty or Brenda, or he just said it really, really quickly and then said, right, see you later. So I feel his energy's moved. But it was a lady's name that began with a B. That's significant. But I feel this lady's with him rather than here, if that helps. I wasn't looking at the comments, so I'm really sorry. I know Claire, it looks like Claire's still saying, and Tracy Jane Huss.
Tracy Jane is, yeah. I've looked at some. A couple's come out, so that's helped a little bit.
Right. Oh, just his mum was Betty. Thank you. Just before he went, he gave me a bottle, and it looked clear to me. So I don't know what's clear. Is it vodka, gin,
clear.
Vodka,
stuff
gin.
like that? That type of thing. It just gave me this clear liquid in a bottle and said she'd appreciate this. So whoever's down here would appreciate
a drink.
A drink of whatever this was. I am so sorry. Claire, if you can't take the B name, you took everything up to that point. Just look around and you'll probably find it. But just accept their love, and you and Tracy accept their love, and I'll see if Irene and Jean have got anything to add on. Irene?
As you put gin up, Tracy, I was thinking about gin, and I don't know if it's you that likes the gin cocktails. Yeah. Gin makes you sing, you know. So
don't need gin.
One of the
I don't.
One of the sayings that we had. One of the sayings, but I won't say it on here. I'll tell you after. But it's a saying that we had in the pub. So somebody around you must like gin cocktails, because I've got all these lovely different ones with the different flavors in. I'm not a gin drinker, so I wouldn't know. But he's showing me the raspberry and the strawberry and the lime and all that sort of stuff. Also, I've got a lady coming through as well, sweetheart. So with Tracy and the other Carol. Is it Carol, the other lady? Claire. Right. Okay. And the lady's coming forward, and I don't know if you've done something or if it's an anniversary or a birthday, but she's just lifting a glass up and she's saying cheers. So obviously there's something that's going on there. I haven't really got a lot else, actually. She just wants to come and say that she's around you, sweetheart. She's not telling me who she is, but I know that she's got an attachment to the gentleman that Tony had. You have a cabinet full of different gins. Right, okay, I'm coming round, Tracy. I'll be round at your house later.
Sophie, you can have a gin for me, sweetheart, because I've noticed you like gin cocktails.
Yes.
I'll give you permission to have one for me.
Yeah, rightio.
You can have mine as well.
We're all going round to Tracy's for a gin party. And it's your mum's birthday on Wednesday, right? That's lovely. Thank you, sweetheart. Right. Okay. she's smiling. I don't know why she's not telling me. She's giving me the song When You're Smiling. So I don't know if that must mean something to you, sweetheart. But she's saying when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. So it would have been my granddad's 80th birthday on the 24th. Oh, Claire, that's lovely. Oh, 80 years young. Bless you. Right. Okay. Anything else, sweetheart? Right. Okay, darling. She's just saying that you need, both of you ladies need a little bit of laughter in your life at the moment, and you need something to give you a little bit of a lift, because it's you're both sort of down a little bit. So, and that's all. She just come in with flowers and chocolates and the gin cocktails, and they're going to be around you for a little while. So just take what you can, Tracy, and you take what you can, Claire, and I'll say good night, God bless, and see if Jean's got anything.
I've only got a little bit because I got a lot what Tony got, and I know this gentleman were all bubbly and funny, but for some reason I keep wanting to put my hand in my pocket in my jogging bottoms. So I don't know if this gentleman walked about with one hand in his pocket, because that's what I'm wanting to do, put my hand in. And I know at the beginning I said I cut my finger and it's only just stopped bleeding. So I don't know if somebody's cut the finger recently or they bite the skin and make it bleed, because it's just stopped mine now. So I know, Tony, you've got to put my nails on when you can. So I hope you can understand this, because I do feel I'm on the same, I know they're beautiful, yours, on the same link. So I hope you can take this as well. I know the gentleman wouldn't be overly big, bless him, but it says, I come with that big personality. Well, Tony's described his personality, so we don't have to go down that road, because he's done it all, bless him, and he's acted it out brilliantly. Could have been on theatre. So I do know that, but he's just wanted to say, and I know about... Right, I just now want to put my hand in my pocket all the time, and that's what I thought. He must have walked with his hand in his pocket. Right, well, mine's just stopped bleeding. So they shouldn't put it like that, though, should they? They shouldn't make me bleed. But anyway, and can I just say, yeah, Irene were right, that there's the laughter wanted within the family, but I'm not just saying to that certain person. I've got to say there's quite a lot in the family what need that upliftment. It's not just one. I do feel that some of the other family members are feeling low as well, because that's how they're making me feel. So I do know there's a lot of laughter and upliftment needed. Okay, and they're coming in with that. Do you know, it's just done me. I've just got, you know, when you blow them balloons up and you can make them into dogs.
Yeah.
And things like that. It's just given me one of them. So I don't know if it's a memory way back where you can understand where we would have made animals out of them balloons, because it's just given me an animal made out of a balloon. So can one of you understand this, please? Because it's doing it. I've got a dog and one of these hats and a sword, and that was made with balloons. So I do know he liked to entertain even the children, because I do know he likes that. Are you still with us, Tony?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you made a funny. You made a funny face. I thought you'd frozen on me. Can anybody take the balloons? Because I got them. Yeah, there sure is. I don't know. Right, thank you. It's coming in with that, sweetheart. Right, thank you, because I just know I've got all these coming in. And it just said, I'm not being rude when I say this, because kids have the face painted, but he's just said put war paint on. So he must have called it something like that, where you paint your face, or you might be having a bit too much makeup on. I don't know, but I do know he's got that sense of humour. And with that, I am going to leave you, because I'll just be repeating if not. Okay, and I'll leave it with you. Thank you, Claire, for everything you can take, though, sweetheart.
Yeah, take everything you can up to that point, because it was only the last bit, really, the balloons, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But
well, I think Tracy, I think, could take the balloons at kids' parties.
She could, yeah.
And Claire said that her granddad used to sing "When You're Smiling" to a mum or something. So,
Oh, I'm hot again now.
yeah, it's it's going to be one of those nights. Have you got anything, Jean?
I have, but I don't think I can say it on here because it's a
Oh.
bit delicate. So
Oh, right.
I've got to go. I want to say it because I do know this young girl's come for a reason, but it's how do I put it across? Because they did go with different means, but not.
Oh, right. Okay.
Do you
Like
know
that
what
young
I'm
lad
saying?
last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
It did. Bless her. No, it was somebody else involved.
So not by your own hand.
No. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Okay. We'll leave that
And
then.
I know she's come through, bless her. So I do know she does need to. She wants to go to someone and, have this little message, but it's without saying too much, if you know what I mean. So if anybody can
without
please
opening
take
it
a
up.
young girl,
whose passing had somebody else involved.
Thank you. Could you please get in touch with Tony? But I do know it was a young girl, not very old. She might have still been in her teens. Somebody else was involved. If you know of this person, please, can you get in touch with Tony? Because you'll not get in touch with me. Get in touch with Tony, then we can sort out a one-to-one.
Yeah, a reading.
Yeah.
Because she's here for a reason, but I just can't. I don't know how to explain it, and it's really difficult.
Yeah.
So I do apologise.
Yeah.
How it's come along.
Somebody will be able to take it, and they'll get in touch. So
yeah, I just can't.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't give that off.
I can't, Tony, because
on an open forum. It's
no,
not fair.
and I wouldn't in a church.
To be honest,
it's too personal.
I would have stopped you if
I wouldn't
we had
have done
anyway.
it, Tony.
So
I'm more professional.
no, I know you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't, but it is something that we would stop.
Yeah.
Stop it.
We would stop it. But you can contact us, and then we'll do your 1-to-1.
Yeah, where we can.
Or a 3-to-1, but we'll talk to you.
Jackie Lacrosse just said my niece. She's in Canada, though. Is Jackie?
She is. Yeah.
She's in Ontario, in Canada.
Could she get old? She get hold of you though, Tony?
Not tonight, she can. Obviously. She's on my friends list. So Jackie, if you send me a private message, I'll set something up with Jean, Irene, and myself, and we'll give you a 1-to-1 reading. Not a problem. At your convenience. So that's fine.
Yeah, thank you for that.
No problem.
And I do apologise that I can't fetch it out live, but it's not. I wouldn't.
No, it's not right for a live feed, Jean. It's too personal.
It is.
We all know that. So,
right, I'll give this other lady off if you want. Unless
go on then, you do that because I've got something I need to deal with.
No, you carry on, Jean. I'll go in a minute after
Tony,
you.
did you say you want to go?
No, it's all right. You go.
There's something I need to.
Oh, right, because I've got a lovely lady. I've got to. She would have been about 5'4", 5'5", something around there. I know she got a nice covering on. Round, as I always call it. She'd got the more white hair than salt and pepper hair. She's got a bib on, an apron on, and she's a proper nan, I've got to say. She's a nan what you could go to and talk about anything to her. So she's coming into the family, and she says the family, not just to one person. And she's coming in as a true nan. I've got to say this because she's saying that the family at this point would actually go to her. So I know there's somebody at the moment what would go to the nan and talk to her about something. What she wants to get off the chest. And she's saying they can still come and they can still talk to me. It's just that they can't see me, but I'm there for them. I don't know. Come on then, sweetheart. I've got I don't know if it's a Bridget, but they would have given us a Bridge or something like that. They would have shortened her name. That's not the lady in spirit. That's somebody who she's trying to connect with. So that does mean something to this lady. I do know she did bake, but they all do. All the older ladies baked because that's what they were fetched up to do and that and everything. And she's showing me a sideboard, and on the sideboard, if you can remember going into her house, she would have had all photos on the sideboard of all the kiddies. I do know there was quite a big family. I'm not saying they were all the same family, but there was quite a lot of children in this family. I call them Von Trapp family, but I know there was quite a few children, and she got all the photos, and she always made for them, and bless her. She says, I did it right until my dying days. Bless her. That's a thing. It's a song and all that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dying
Yeah.
days. Can anybody understand this lady, please? She's a sweet lady, and I know she would have worked hard, and she would have always been out, and she liked to have a talk. She's not a gossip. I like to talk.
Mm. There's
Can
nothing
anybody
come up yet,
understand?
Jane.
No, I know. I've just noticed, and I don't want to keep going with it because of time. But it's awful when they come through because somebody seems to always take them later on when they've thought about it, don't they?
Yeah,
I've got
we do.
Beryl.
We do.
That's an old name, so I know Beryl is connected, and I do feel Beryl's in the spirit world as well with her.
Jacqueline Manley, my
Is it
nan.
your nan, sweetheart? I know sometimes it takes people some time to think
A little
about
minute.
things before it clicks in, all the way for somebody else. You know how it works, Jacqueline.
Mm.
But she's here and she's. Oh, and Deborah Adams, it sounds like your nan. I know I'd got a Van Trott family because I've got quite a lot of kiddies. Can I just ask what that 1111 is?
Kelly's put lots of things up, like hearts and things. So I don't know what the 111 is.
Oh, I didn't know if it meant something and we should be away. I don't know what it is. Right,
No.
then I'll go on with this lady. Sorry about that. But she's talking about a family at the moment. Oh, and Deborah Adams had a Auntie Beryl. And side, again. Yeah, photons on sideboard. And what she's trying to say, it's a message to all. Sorry,
can we not put all of the emojis up all of the time, please? It's just a little bit distracting as they're going up the screen.
It is because I tried to look because I'm not crackling at the moment, and I'm struggling a bit because I'm looking, but I'm missing things. And I know she's trying to get to the family and not one certain person because she's saying that the family need all the support at the moment. I do believe that there would have been a passing within the last 3 years. She's making reference, and there was different things what needed to be sorted out, and it was if some of the family couldn't cope with it at that time. But she's trying to get this across to all the family that she's here. She is here. Just speak up to her and she'll help as much as she can. She'll do whatever. I do know there's other members of the family with this lady because she's making reference that I've got more than myself here, she said. Okay. There's still some things what need sorting out down on the earth plane. And she's just saying, he's with me. So I do know there's a gentleman, but I do know there's more than him with her. But she's saying he's with me and there's still things to sort out. And what she's saying is, don't do everything at once. Take your time. It doesn't matter how long it takes. Just take your time and do a bit at a time, even if it takes years. And if you're sorting things out, really look through things before you get rid of everything, because there might be something you regret. I do know that the person, thank you, Deborah, she's making reference that I do know the person has something under the pillar. I'm not saying it's hers, but I do know they sleep with something in the bed, under the pillar or outside of him. She's making reference to this as well.
Jacqueline thinks it's for someone else.
Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you,
that leaves
sweetheart.
Deborah. Deborah's
All right,
got
Deborah.
a lot of family up in spirit.
Yeah, not got a lot. Can you understand, Deborah, then, where, I don't know if it's you, sweetheart, or somebody who you know has something of somebody's in the bed with them, either under a pillar or something very close to him, because she's making reference to this. But I don't feel it's the lady's garment. I'm going garment now. That's what she's just said. I don't feel as though it's hers, darling. I feel it belongs to someone else. So there's that as well. Okay. I've got to give you the month of June and the month of July, birthdays and anniversaries in both of those months. Yeah. Oh, thank you. You can understand that, sweetheart. I've got to give you that. And I've also got to, oh, bless you. And I've got to give you some roses. I've got to give you some roses. They're not giving me the colour, darling, but I've just got to give you some roses. And all right, darling. And it's just giving me, what you giving me? It's giving me a not drink. It's not tea though. I don't know if I've got a coffee. I don't drink coffee. But I know. Thank you. I think I've got a coffee, Deborah, because I don't drink tea, so I wouldn't drink it. But it smells like coffee, darling. Okay. But it's also, ladies, step back. Knees jumped in now. This is what they're like, aren't they? They're terrible.
They
Get a
are.
mention and that's it. Get back. And the gentleman's saying about the sleep pattern. The sleep pattern's not right, darling. Whether it be with you or somebody close, but I do feel it could be you, darling. Okay, and they are helping with that. You drink coffee. Well, it's just saying your sleep pattern's not right, so you might need to knock the coffee back. I don't know because I don't drink it. Isn't it supposed to be addictive?
Yeah.
Well, out isn't it?
It,
The same
it's,
as what
it makes
everything
me
is.
jittery. It's a stimulant.
Right.
Yeah.
So they're just asking you to slow down on them coffees then, sweetheart, okay? But you're not feeling 100% health-wise as well. I don't know if you're just getting over a cold. Yeah. All right then, darling, but they're trying to help with that for you. And I don't know if you've not felt right, Deborah, as if you have got a cold. You haven't got COVID or anything like that, but I mean just yourself, you feel a bit deflated, a bit off it. That's one way I can put it, darling. Okay, and they're helping with that. They're sending healing with that as well for you. Okay. Can I take you to the month of October? There's a birthday in the month of October is making reference to, sweetheart. Okay. All right, darling. And out there again, I've got birds. I can hear birds. You must be able to understand. I don't feel the outside birds, though. I know somebody feeds the outside birds, but it's a budgie or a canary or something what somebody would have had in the house. Because I can see a bird in a cage. All right, thank you, darling. And I know you had last Christmas rough, but they're saying they will do the best to make this Christmas better. All right, but it's the family unit, Deborah. What is they all coming through in the end? All right, sweetheart. They know they've got the jewellery and everything, but look forward. Oh, bless him. Right, I know like you weren't outside. You might feed the outside, but I know this were a budgie or a canary. You've got to look forward, sweetheart. It's hard, I know it is, but we can't bring that past back. So we've got to look forward. And this is what they're wanting you to do. Look forward, darling, and they will help you. And I say it when I get this, that footsteps, that poem, that they'll always be with you, and they will. All right, sweetheart, footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see. And I've got to say that to you, darling, that just take note, they will be there. I know it's hard, but they will be walking at side of you, sweetheart. Okay, when you see that shadow walking at side of you, just think of him and they'll be there. All right, and I'm going to leave that with you and send a night and God bless. Oh, and you've done your hair different before I go. Your hair's different. We've all had to let it grow again, haven't we? But your hair's different, sweetheart. All right, and I'm going to leave it with you. We are Tony or Irene, and see if they can get anything. But I've got to give you a kiss and a big hug. I can't literally give you a big hug, and I can't give you a kiss. But here's your big virtual hug, and there's your kisses. And I'll say night.
Bless.
Always upset me now, that.
Oh.
Always made me that emotional.
Hi, Deborah. I haven't got a great deal for you, sweetheart. Jean's more or less said it all. What I do know is that with your spirit family, there is so many of them around you at the moment, and they know that you need that love and that guidance, sweetie. And excuse me. And they're trying to support you as best they can from spirit. And what they're doing, they've just shown me where they're all sort of got their arms around each other and they've got a ring around you and you're in the middle. So you have all of their love and support and you can feel their energies sometimes as well. And I don't know if you are aware, but they're making me aware that you have felt somebody like a cobweb touch on your face or on your hands or something. And this is them trying to get in touch with you, darling, just letting you know that they're there for you. And they say if you listen a little bit, you will hear their voices because they're trying to give you messages, but you haven't you haven't actually opened your ears to listen to them, sweetheart. So and you feel it on your face. That's wonderful, darling. Well, don't be surprised where you find somebody trying to pick your hand up and hold your hand, or rub your hands, because they do come and see you, sweetheart. All right, and they just want to give you all their love. And I'm going to give you some of my purple healing irises, sweetheart, from Spirit for you. And that's all I've got, darling, because you just need to know that they're around you at the moment, sweetheart. And I'm going to leave that with you, darling, and see if our Tony's got anything. And I'm going to say good night and God bless.
Can I just say very quickly, Deborah, will you look up that hymn I've just said to you, darling? Footsteps walking with me, footsteps I cannot see. Because the words in there, I do feel that you will respond to, and I do feel that they'll help you. Because the beautiful words. So look it up on Google or wherever you look. I'm not very technical.
I'll make it easy for you, Deborah. It's been put into a song, and it's by Daniel O'Donnell, and it's just called Footsteps, and you can find it on the YouTube.
Please find it, because the words will give you comfort, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Sorry, Tony.
I think I've got a new link.
You probably have, love. When you do
because
this,
the energy's shifted.
Yeah.
I think I've got a new link, Deborah. I am sorry, but the gentleman I've got, I know you had a recent bereavement, but he's talking about the recent bereavement. He's talking about, but I feel this is a little bit of an older gentleman than yours, and I feel like he's talking about the anniversary around now. He's talking about his girls, so I know he's talking about his wife and probably daughters from the way it feels to me. He's talking. Right, okay. He's another naughty gentleman, naughty in a fun way rather than naughty in a naughty way. I feel a very
tonight, Tony.
I know. But I feel this gentleman's a proper chap's chap. He would have liked going down the pub. He'd have liked smoking. He'd have liked sport. Don't ask me what sport. Sport. Running around on the field after a football or a ball or something. I don't know. But lots of shouting involved and lots of cheering and lots of, but he's talking about being aware of all of the changes that are happening around and about in terms of the family. So I don't know if there's been like, oh God, he's just said there's been hatches and matches.
Oh,
so
I've heard of that.
There's hatches, matches and dispatches, births, deaths and marriages.
Right.
So I feel like he's talking about there's been new life coming and engagements, weddings, new relationships, that type of thing, all since he's taken his transition to spirit. But he's around and he's seeing it, which is what he wants people to know. And he's talking about the he's saying he's seen the ups and downs of his partner, wife, husband, whatever. I'm not sure. He's also making me feel like he's okay. He's aware that they need there's been investigations or checkups or reviews happening, so that there's been phone calls and things to the hospitals, doctors, whoever this is. He's my heart's pounding, so I don't know if this is blood pressure or Mandy and Tracy. I don't know if there's blood pressure or something with the heart that he's talking about, but this is, I think, where the reviews are, and the medication reviews and things. But he's just saying, make sure that these appointments are kept and things, and just keep a check on things, because he knows the way people are at the minute. It's likely to be missed and forgotten or whatever. But he's saying, please make sure that these appointments are kept up and checked. All right. He's talking about the celebration to come and that he will be there if at all possible. In fact, this I'm sorry, whoever this is for, Mandy or Debbie or Tracy, but he's saying the way things are going, there'll be more of us there from spirit than there'll be allowed from your side, because you're not going to be able to get many people there at all, where there's that many family in spirit that they're going to be there and around and about. That's and true. Celebrating it with you, sweetheart. But don't cater for them, because they don't eat much.
No,
makes
it's true,
it a cheap do, doesn't it? It is.
More
it's
from
true.
spirit, more than spirit's going to get to these events on Rose.
I know. Yeah. I know. Would you understand, Mandy, Debbie, or Tracy, where I've got keys being rattled at me, so somebody's either talking about moving or has just moved or something, but I've got keys being rattled, and that's what that normally means for me. But somebody's broken a key, or there's a broken lock or something, because it's like I can't get the key in the lock, or it won't turn in the lock or something. So somebody's door either had a broken lock, or somebody's door has a broken lock somewhere, because it's like I can't unlock it, or I can't lock it or something. Right. Tracy, your sister's been poorly and your brother's had a heart attack and you want to move. Okay. And Debbie, Mandy, your daughter's just moved. That's fine. That's fine. He's just pulling on my cheeks and saying, you're all right, love, you're all right. So you would understand where he's got that emotional attachment, and he's just saying, look, I'm okay and you're okay, and we can do this, we can get through this, because we know grief's up and down, but we've got so far through it, and it's fine to feel like you're back at day one again. But just don't give up. Just keep taking one step in front of the other, and we can get there. We can get there. Tattoos. Somebody's got a memorial tattoo belonging to this chap. I don't know if it's his birthday, his initials, what this is, but there's a memorial tattoo being done for this chap. And a bush or something has been planted for him as well. I don't know if this is a rose bush or a bush. I don't know what sort of bush this is.
On my back. But that's beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. I bet it is. Okay, Mandy. Now that you've said that, I do feel a pull. So everybody else take what you can, but
Tracy
just
can
for now,
take
I want
one boxing gloves and a name.
Right. But when the emotional attack, did you say it was a granddad? This feels a lot more intimate than that. I might be wrong, but anyway, listening. Tracy or Mandy or whoever, Debbie. I've got. It's like I need to take my inhaler. So either Tracy, Mandy, or Debbie must have a wheezy chest because he's putting it on me, and he's saying, just be careful, don't go doing too much and setting it off and making it worse. And he's also telling me off for having a fag, not me having a fag, but whoever this is for having a fag. And that's just how he said it. You know, this chest would be a lot better if we stopped with that. So your business, you can carry on if you want, but
it's only advice from him.
It's only advice from Spirit, but I'm telling you, he's got his waggy finger out, and I'm right. You don't smoke.
Mandy has got COPD, but that's not got to be through smoking. Mine isn't.
And
no,
takes
but
an inhaler daily.
No, but I'm just saying.
Hang on.
Yes, hands up.
I know where I am now. Then I know where I am now. Well, Debbie and Tracy, take everything you can out of the message, and Mandy, hands up. Yeah. Well,
Mandy, you like me? I've never smoked.
He's wagging his finger, darling, but it's advice. You can do whatever. It's just advice from Spirit. Mandy, he's just raising a glass to you, and he's saying, you know, he's around you. Again, I know somebody, one of the lovely ladies said, cobwebs on the face and things where they're touching you. You felt this as well, sweetheart, and you will never stop feeling this, he's saying, because he's always going to be there, and he's always going to be kissing you goodnight and God bless. So I will leave that with you and say God bless and thank you so much. He's a lovely chap. Naughty as anything, but he's a lovely chap.
I'll just 2 seconds, because Mandy, I've got to say, I don't know which one it is of your children, dear sweetheart, but has got a resemblance of this chap. I've got to say that because he says one of them's very much like him. I'm not saying as witty, but I'll say it that way. But you can understand that, darling, where you've noticed they've got some looks. But I've got to say that, because he's just saying there's one like him on the earth plane, darling, okay? And I feel he's on about, I know Tony give you the move, somebody's moved, okay, but I feel they've not just moved next door. I'm not saying they've moved miles and miles and miles away, but they have moved. I don't know if it's a different town or just a different place, but I know they're not just like round corner, making reference to that as well, sweetheart, but you can still get to them. All right, that's no problem with that, darling, at all. I've got a lurcher, and I know lurcher or a greyhound because they're them right thin dogs.
Like ours,
I know
yeah.
them. Yeah, but yours are
skinny things.
Bedlingtons. Greyhound's big and a lurcher's a bit smaller, isn't it? Can you understand, sweetheart, where somebody would have had a lurcher or a greyhound or like the dogs?
Yes, you can get to them.
You can get to them. I know you can still get to them, sweetheart, but I'm just saying they're not round corner. Can you understand that it would be a lurcher or somebody who had greyhounds or had a bet on the dogs? Because that's the kind of dog I'm seeing. I always think they need a good feed, but they don't. That's how they're bred. Greyhound, thank you, sweetheart, because that's coming in as well to be remembered. Okay, they say they're right lazy dogs, don't they? If you want a dog, they're one of the best dogs to get now.
Yeah, if you can't exercise them much, they're actually quite a good dog to get.
Because they'll just lay down, don't they, in front of fire.
Yeah.
But they fetch this in, sweetheart, as well for you. And can I just say they are sending healing around the family, darling. He has a bet as well. I hope he won a few, Bob. Oh, God, I don't even say Bob. He must say Bob. Right, thank you, Tracy. You take that as well, darling, because it sounds as though they're still here. But they're coming in, sweetheart. I know we're running over time, but can I just give you the month of May, darling? I've got to give you the month of May, and I've got to take you around about the 16th of a month as well, they're making reference to. And I want to take you to Christmas. Christmas must mean something, darling. Might not be an happy time, but there's something about Christmas for you, okay? Because they're taking me to Christmas, not December, it's Christmas time. They're taking me to there as well. I want to, I don't mind, God, they've given me with this big, ginormous, your anniversary, thank you. They've given me this big Easter egg, not a little one. I've got a big one. You know what might cost about £10? I've got a big Easter egg, a big box, little box. So I've got to give you this big Easter egg, sweetheart. So I don't know if somebody's going to get you a big Easter egg or what. Thanks. But watch for this big Easter egg, or it'll be a memory of a big Easter egg. Okay then, darling, I'm going to say night and God bless, and thank you for working with us. Don't know if you've got anything, Irene.
I've just got a little bit, and I don't know why, but I seem to want to go back to Debbie with this. But obviously, because Debbie, when you said that this sounded like your husband when Tony and Jean started this reading, I just looked at that message, and I've just got, you've got to keep right on to the end of the road. So I don't know if you will understand that, sweetheart. It's something to do with the song. I don't know if your husband said it to you or made reference to it, but this is what he says. You've got to keep right on to the end of the road, sweetheart, and just keep going. And again, you've got your spirit family around you, and you know he's always with you, darling. Okay, and it's and he wants to say that, you know, he's putting the big thumbs up for passing the for being the full year cancer free, like you told us last week, sweetheart. He is so proud of you that you're doing that, and he's saying you keep going to the end of the road, and everything will be okay, sweetheart. Okay, and can you take me a John, Debbie, please? Just shouted John out for you, and also I've got to give you September for either a birthday or an anniversary, sweetheart. And that's all I've got for you, darling, but I just had to give you that little bit. So I'm going to say good night and God bless. And he's sending all his love for you, darling, and I've got to give you some roses from him as well. Okay, thank you.
Understand, John.
Yeah, that's lovely. Thank you, Debbie. Good night and God bless.
Well, thank you so much, everybody. It's been a lovely evening, a lovely service, and we'd like to thank you all for joining us, and thank you to your loved ones in spirit who've stepped forward to give us messages tonight. Because without your loved ones giving us messages, we'd be sat here dancing in our high heels. So, you know,
with broken nails.
Bloody finger.
With a bloody finger and
a bad back.
Broken nails and everything. Yeah. So, yes, it does mean a lot because, like I've said before, it amazes me every week that we get 30, 40 people watching us, or it really is staggering. So it's amazing.
It's beautiful, so thank you that you're willing to join us.
And it's well worth us doing it as well. We love doing it as much as you enjoy having us.
And Sophie, Sophie Egg?
Yeah.
I said you have a gin because I can't drink. Have a gin from me. Somebody says that strawberry one's nice.
And Debbie's going to send you
Debbie,
a photo.
Thank you. That would be so funny. Thank you.
His big shoes. Bless him.
That'd be good.
Thank you. Thank you so much again. Wednesday night, we have a service with Macca White. He's going to be taking a service for us. Thursday, there's a B Diabetes Aware. She's already had two.
Well, have another one, love.
so-
I said you can from me.
On Thursday, we have the Rainbow Project has a discussion on type 2 diabetes and diabetes awareness. Then Thursday afternoon, we'll have our afternoon service, and Friday, we'll have our Friday evening service again. And then Sunday, obviously, will be our divine service at 6:30.
Tracy,
Are
it's
you?
okay. We don't mind giving our time up, sweetheart. If it helps you out, you're all very welcome. We enjoy it. We
No.
really do.
We do.
You're
we
welcome,
do.
Sophie. Just don't get drunk and then blame me, will you?
No. Okay. Have you ladies got anything you want to mention while we're?
No, did it last night.
No,
Okay, that's fine.
no.
Okie dokie. So, would you like to close the service with prayer, please? You thought
Yes.
it was tonight.
Maca.
So-
I think she means Maca.
Oh, no, Wednesday. Wednesday is Maca.
Okay, don't encourage her. Right. Okay, then can we bow our heads, please, friends? Dear Lord, Divine Father, thank you once again for a wonderful service, and we respectfully thank you and our guides, our angels, and all the family and friends that have come through with messages of proof of love and life everlasting. And until we meet again, could I please ask that the veil be closed on this service? And could I please send healing out? You know where it's needed most, Lord, all around the world, to our animals and to our wonderful Mother Earth. And please stay safe, everyone. And could I ask for a guardian angel to be with each and every one of you? Amen.
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 Lord, keep us safe this night, secure from all our fears. May angels guard us while we sleep, till morning light appears. Amen.
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 Oh,
Good night, all. God
God-
bless.
God bless
Night,
everybody.
everyone.
Stay safe until we meet you all again.
Bye.